Wow, our next gentleman on my right is no other than the brilliant Rajiv. Hello. You notice I put loads of E's in there to get it right.
Hey, what you got to do to make it right, this all cool.
Now Rajiv, where did it all start for you? The whole music scene, the whole music thing, how long you've been writing, singing for? I want to know everything.
How long have you got? Okay.
Right, let me see.
I was always singing as a kid. Always kind of grew up in a house full of music and stuff. But I really kind of took it seriously at secondary school and sort of university. Towards the end of secondary school and uni, I got into music production and started writing around the sort of first year of university.
So you took it seriously when you shouldn't have, because university is all about sleeping with women, getting drunk and going out, right?
Well, no, I was getting the inspiration for songs. Course, that's what I kind of added it to, you know. So from that, I could then write the songs.
That's cool. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Right. So talking about inspirations, where do you get your inspirations for songs?
Quite frankly, life experiences, really. It doesn't necessarily mean that the songs I've written mean exactly that has happened in my life, but you can draw from loads of things that have happened and sort of apply it to situations or things that you see.
Of course, everyday life, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think that way the emotions come across a little bit more in that sort of, because you can relate to it.
Of course,
and stuff. So cool. Yeah, that's where I get mine.
So I mean, unsigned music gigs like Live and Love Music, how important is it for you to perform at shows like that and get your talent out there?
Well, I think firstly it's great, you know, that these events are going on, and secondly to meet everyone else who's in the same position as me.
Of course.
You know, it's great to show the support to other artists that are out there, other than just doing your own plug and your own promotion.
And I suppose you pick up fans along the way as well, right?
Well, exactly. You share the fans. You know, get you know the artists that we're going to meet tonight.
So
you know,
you're far better than everyone else.
Let's
follow him instead. He's the man.
Do you know what I mean? I'm going to sit here and, you know, I'm sure we're going to be blown away by the talent tonight. You know, there's the girl band Alfie, and we've got John downstairs as well, John Gaylor, Mila as well. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, we all meet via Twitter and via Facebook and stuff and check each other out. So you kind of all know
each other sort of thing on the circuit?
Yeah, digitally we know each other, but at least now we get to put faces to pictures, you know, and that kind of stuff that we've seen online.
Cool, man. So also, I understand that you won open mic in 2011 in Cumbria. Is that right?
Yes.
Was there stiff competition to beat as well?
It was, yeah. There was. Do you know what? Because it was such a wide range of talent. It wasn't just the genre that I do. You know, it wasn't just R&B, commercial pop stuff. There was all sorts, and there was also poetry and stuff as well. So it's like poetry reading. So it's really good to see the kind of different variety of talent that are out there.
So if you could win a show like that, do you think you could win a show like X Factor? That is the $1 million question.
That's quite a bit. I wouldn't say. I'd feel confident in getting maybe so far in the competition.
Yeah.
Winning it, I guess they know what they're looking for, so it depends on what they'll be looking for, wouldn't it?
Apparently I've heard it's a fix. What do you reckon? No comment.
Yeah, I think I'll stay safe on that and say no comment.
No, you also appeared with the legendary Elton John in GT magazine, is that right?
Yes, I did. Yes,
and did he give you any tips or anything like that?
I didn't get to meet him, unfortunately, which was cool. But apparently the day I was doing the charity shoot, CeeLo Green was in the building as well. So I kind of hung around a bit to see if I'd see him, maybe, you know, give him a flyer, tell him to check out my music.
Give me a CD or something.
Unfortunately, he wasn't around. But no, it was for a good cause, and we raised quite a bit of money, I think, through the magazine, and I also had a photo on eBay that went for, I think, the grand total of £17 I raised for my photo.
That £17 still counts for the charity.
Better than nothing, isn't it?
Exactly. So I mean, if you see people like Elton John and CeeLo Green and all these kind of, you know, massive music artists, who would you most like to collaborate with?
Oh, that's such a difficult question.
There's probably a list full.
Yeah, there's so many people out there right now, but just kind of for me personally, just to be happy in that, I would love to work with someone like Music Soul Child. I think you know, just kind of you know, the songwriting and the kind of it's a little bit different to what I'm doing now, but I think the inspiration and stuff would be fantastic to work with someone like him.
So you're literally on your own at the moment. Are you managed? Are you to a label? You know, what's going on in that kind of sense?
Well, we're setting up my own label as well. So we're going to with my.
That seems to be the way to go for a lot of bands at the moment. And
yeah, it's a good way, because I mean, people like Adele have proven that you don't need the majors to get involved. So if you can do it in other routes, and it's cool. So I'm doing that with my producer David Brandt, and I'm managed by Serious Music, Joe Wiskin, and all my gigs at the moment. Well, we do all the stuff in the studio with David, but I'm trying to show that I can sing live too. So I'm performing with my guitarist. His name's Andrew.
Brilliant.
So
is he here?
He is. He's over there. He likes to stay behind the scenes as much as he can. He doesn't like it when I introduce him, and I have a tendency to introduce him as my guitarist Andrew.
Camera shy. That's fine. Now, also, I understand as well that you're singing a song tonight that you've never sung before.
Yes.
Is that quite nerve-wracking?
Yeah, it is, because you know it's the first time the general public are going to hear what my new material is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but it's also quite exciting too, because I feel very passionate about the song.
Do you thrive off nerves?
I think it's always good to have those few seconds of nerves before you go on, because if I don't have that, then I'll be sitting there thinking, what's wrong?
Yeah,
this isn't right. I think it's good to get that, and then you kind of get those first few lines done, and you get into it and you get rolling.
So being an unsigned musician, you must have been everywhere, all over the country, all around some really cool music venues. Where would you say is the best place you've ever performed?
There's two. I did the Kensington Roof Gardens recently. That was such a cool environment, just because it looked so posh and so nice and amazing. And something with just a little bit of history was the Jazz Cafe in Camden.
Oh, right.
That was really cool.
I actually saw a lad called James Picton. Do you know Jay Picton?
I can't say I've heard of him.
No, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw him down there. That was cool.
Cool. Yeah, no, it's such an awesome venue, and the history behind it. To say that I've performed there, that's really a cool one to have on your CV.
Yeah, so no, that is. And what does music mean to you? What's the kind of whole reason you get out of bed in the morning, you start writing, you turn up to these gigs? What does it all mean to you?
Me, music is the reason, really, because I think everyone can relate to music.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter what feeling, how you're feeling, you know, happy, sad, angry, upset, whatever. There's always a song or always some kind of music you can listen to. So for me, it's just the reason for everything. There's not a day.
Together, doesn't it?
Well, that's the thing. Right? People come together on music. People disagree with music. People debate about music. People agree. You know, it's one of those things where I just think if the world didn't have music, as cheesy as this will sound, it would be quite boring. It would be very, you know.
Do you think like sometimes we might get to a stage where people run out of ideas for music? Because I mean, come on, has everything been done now? Or?
Well, but then I guess you could ask that again and again, isn't it?
Is there such thing as an original song now? You know?
I think so. You know, it's all down to creative interpretation, isn't it? I mean, people recycle stuff, and you know, they hear the potential that it had back in the day, and then they bring it to the modern sound, or just put a complete new twist on it. So no, I don't think we'll ever run out of musical ideas. I think there'll always be ways to push the boundaries and stuff, you know, and hopefully we can try and do that too. So.
Do you have kind of like moments when you're writing and you just have complete mental blocks? And
you're
like, what am I going to do now?
Massively. The song that we wrote at the moment, we thought it was really, really strong, but we just weren't happy with what we were writing, and so we had to just kind of calm down on it and then sort of come back to it and then work with some other people and stuff. So I worked with Doris Pearson, who was in the band called Five Star.
Oh yes.
Back in the day, yeah. So I got to meet her as well, which was a funny story because
actually one of their singers was on The Voice as well, right?
Yes, her sister was on The Voice, and it was a great honour to work with her. She was fantastic, such a lovely lady. But also, my parents used to have to play Five Star's music to feed me as a child. If I wouldn't eat otherwise.
No, so there's a little bit of history. Did you tell her
I did tell her that, and she was quite flattered. She just laughed. I mean, I don't think there's anything you could do but laugh at that. So
I think my only kind of old thing was I was in my mum's stomach when she went to see Gary Glitter. Randomly enough. Yeah, good job I was in her stomach though, to be honest.
And also my parents got to see Michael Jackson in Wembley Stadium.
That's cool.
And at about the age of 3 years old, I got very annoyed with them and asked them why didn't they take me, even though I was probably about 1.5 or 2 years old. So my passion for music was there from a young age.
It's there from a young age. I think it's something that's born into you. Music,
definitely.
For sure.
Well, for the fact that if Doris probably started singing, then I probably would have felt hungry and wanted to eat. So.
Yeah, of course. Well, listen, man, it's been an absolute pleasure. You've been a legend, and we look forward to seeing you on the stage tonight.
Thank you.